In this lesson, we're going to be talking about what's next. Where can you go from here? Well, from here, I would probably recommend that you go get the tools that we've been talking about and you get a lot of practice. Expand your programming skills and, frankly, just get your hands dirty. You get your hands on the tools. The majority of the ones that we've been talking about are free, or at least have free versions available, even though the free versions may be slightly limited in scope. At least you'll get the experience of working with the tool at kind of a basic level. Get your hands on programming languages like Python and Ruby. They do run on multiple operating systems. You can pretty much work on any operating system that you have. They're really good starting places for programming. They don't require compilers. All you really need is just Python and Ruby packages. Get them installed and you can start writing programs in them. Practice. The old joke, how do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice, practice, practice. Nothing compares with getting your hands dirty. You can read books and watch videos all day long, but it's nothing compared to just digging in and getting your hands dirty and working with these tools, extending them, finding manual techniques that do the same things that you can make use of to continue doing this type of work. But really, just getting in, getting the experience of doing it, nothing compares with that. We've talked a lot about several hours of a lot of different tools and techniques, and frankly, we've just skimmed the surface of a lot of these types of things. There's a lot of detail that we didn't get a chance to talk about because we just didn't have time, and it would take a lot of time getting into all of the different aspects and nuances of some of these tools. Nmap, just as an example, has a lot of command line parameters that you can use in a lot of different ways. We talked about some of the common ways and some of the ways that you can use them in a particular fashion or use Nmap in a particular fashion. But really, there's a lot of depth and detail to a lot of these tools. And again, nothing compares with getting your hands dirty. I can't say that enough. Programming skills are really important. Tools are really just a starting point here. You're not going to automate everything that you do or be able to use a tool like Metasploit or Nmap or any of the others to be able to do everything for you. Extending the tools like Nmap and Metasploit is really important. You're going to run across applications that other people haven't maybe dealt with before. You may have to deal with protocols that other people haven't dealt with before. You're going to have to extend the tools that you've got in order to use with the applications and protocols that you're working with. And programming skills, frankly, just help with understanding the exploits and how they work. Buffer overflows and format string attacks and all of the other things. Really, you need programming skills to completely understand how they work. If you start digging into how those different things work, then you're really starting to grasp some programming skills and techniques because you start talking about stacks and parameters and those sorts of things. Practice, practice, practice. Get your hands dirty. Experiment and be prepared to fail a lot. As you go through this, you're going to find things that just don't work. You're going to find things that don't work the way you expected them to. Be prepared to fail a lot and don't let that set you back. You got to keep going, find different ways of moving forward, and just keep plugging away at it.